God sees it. We have to stay watchful. Yeah. Because this is a serious spiritual battle. Yes, Lord. When God allows certain things to happen, he's only equipping us for the mission that we're about to go on for him. But we are not to fight each other. And we cannot overcome the devil in our own strength. So we must stand our ground in battle. We cannot give our battle to someone else to fight for us either. And always before the battle, Satan always try to place fear on you. And during battle, he always come to you with all kind of discouragements to discourage you. And then after he know you done won the battle, after he know you done won the battle, here he come and try to make you have a big head, small head, that pride head. A pastor's wife, pastors right along with her husband. And first ladies, y'all know that's true. A pastor's wife passed right along with her husband. And I'm a witness from seeing my pastor's wife do it. See, when God created woman, see, he didn't take no head bone and make her. He didn't take no tailbone and made her. He took a side bone out the real and made her that she be man's helpmeet. So, therefore, she's supposed to be side by side with her husband. She's not supposed to be in the front of him, and she's not supposed to be in the back of him. She's supposed to be side by side with him. When the pastor's called to come out at night and to the hospitals or someone's house or whatever reason, most of the time, wife is gone with him. If she's not gone with him, she's up praying for him and praying for the situation that he has to go and face. See, and something else I've noticed walking this Christian life. We demand all kind of house calls on pastors and ministers. Okay? We demand all kinds. And you see, a wife have to see to it that her husband is dressed right at all times. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. If he come out here, mid-smack, y'all know we gonna laugh at him. Y'all know we gonna laugh at him. So a wife, a pastor's wife and a minister's wife, it's a hard job that nobody hardly ever notice or hardly ever say nothing about it or hardly ever encourage them. Okay? I've seen some of us, when we mess off our money, doing the wrong thing with it, the first one we call on is our pastor. Pastor. And then we be expecting them to give us money to pay rent to PG&E. That's right. And here, the main ones I see do that, very seldom come to church. Out of a year, out of 12 months, they don't even put $20. No less don't pay in tithes. They feel like paying tithes is so bad. But that's what God said we had to do. That's right. To give him 1/10 of what he done gave us. All right. And then you see, a pastor's wife suffer too. When things not going right in the sanctuaries, because members, y'all know sometimes we can really be something else. Y'all know sometimes we let Satan get us. We don't have that full armor on, and we let Satan get all skills. Okay? When things ain't going right in the sanctuary, things ain't going right at home, on the job too. The pastor can't rest, the minister can't rest, the wives can't rest. we always want service from them, you know. They need money to get their clothes clean, money for gas, running up and down the street, seeing about us. Some of us are calling how I need to get to the stove. We done laid up there and watch Secret World and Edge Night and all of this stuff all day long. And then come time to eat, we need to ride to get to the stove. And then I've seen get out and close the door. Someone is about to say thank you like this. You got to do it. You know? And they need food on their table like we do. They need a roof over their head too. They need clothes on their back and shoes on their feet. We always thinking it's not going to cost nothing, child, because they preachers. That's the first thing they say. Oh, it ain't costing them nothing. They preachers. They get this free or they get that free. All they got to do is go say he's a preacher. Well, you know what the words say. That's what Satan tells them. You know what the words say. I'll supply your every need. But then we ain't making that effort to help supply that need. And then they try to use God's word on their level, whereas they don't understand that God's level is way too high for us to try to put his word down on our level. We are supposed to try to level our life up to God's word. And thank you all for listening.
Yes, to God and Pastor Ridley and wife, and to Pastor Murphy and other minister on the roster, Reverend Thomas, Reverend Worship, and to Evangelist Worship, and to all of my brothers and sisters. It's another chance and another opportunity to be on our program for the Lord. I want to attempt to sing for you, Amazing Grace. How sweet thy sound that saved a wretch like me. I tell you, I once was lost, but truly I am found. I was blind, but now I see. Thanks be to God.